Zach Pakoff here, and welcome back to another lesson video. Today, I will be going over the 10-2 text. So let's jump right into the video. Alrighty! So as I had stated before, I'm going to be going over the 10-2 text, which is the second lesson in Chapter 10. And in this lesson, we will be learning about journalizing cash receipts using a cash receipts journal. Okay, so there are some key terms that I'd like to go over before we start the accounting part of this lesson. So a cash sale is a sale in which cash is received for the total amount of the sale at the time of the transaction. A credit card sale is a sale in which a credit card is used for the total amount of the sale at the time of the transaction. A point of sale or POS terminal is a computer used to collect, store, and report all the information of a sales transaction. A terminal summary is the report that summarizes the cash and credit card sales of a point of sale terminal. A batch report is a report of credit card sales produced by a point of sale terminal. Batching out is the process of preparing a batch report of credit card sales from a point of sale terminal. A cash receipts journal is a special journal used to record only cash receipt transactions. And a sales discount is a cash discount on sales taken by a customer. Alright, next we're going to be talking about processing sales transactions. So what we're essentially looking at here are a UPC, or Universal Product Code, cash register receipt, and point of sale, or POS, terminal receipt. I'll give you a moment to look at these three. Moving on to the next slide, we also have a terminal summary and a batch report. And again, I'll give you a moment to look at these two. Okay, next we're going to be talking about a cash receipts journal. So what we're essentially looking at here is a cash receipts journal. This is where we'll put the page number. This is where we'll put the date. This is where we'll put the account title. This is where we'll put the document number. This is where we'll put the post reference. And then we'll record each amount in either the general debit or general credit column, accounts receivable credit column, sales credit column, sales tax payable credit column, sales discount debit column, or the cash debit column. Alright, next we're going to be talking about cash and credit card sales. So this transaction reads, on November 4th, recorded cash and credit card sales $5,460 plus sales tax $327.60, total $5,787.60, terminal summary number 34. Okay, so when we journalize a transaction related to cash and credit card sales, there are a few steps that we follow when doing this process. First, we write the date, which is November 4th, in the date column. Next, we place a check mark in the account title column. After that, we write the terminal summary document number, which is TS34, in the document number column. Next, we place a check mark in the post reference column. After that, we write the sales amount, which is $5,460 in the sales credit column. Next, we write the sales tax amount, which is $327.60 in the sales tax payable credit column. And finally, we write the cash amount, which is $5,787.60 in the cash debit column. And these two numbers, when added together, should equal $5,787.60. So these two credits, when added together, should equal this one debit. Okay, next we're going to be talking about cash receipts on account. So this transaction reads, on November 6th, received cash on account from Country Crafters $2,162.40, covering S69, receipt number 90. All right, so when we journalize a transaction related to cash receipts on account, there are a few steps that we follow when doing this process. First, we write the date, which is November 6th, in the date column. Next, we write the customer's name, which is Country Crafters, in the account title column. After that, we write the receipt number, which is R90, in the document number column. Next, we write the credit amount, which is $2,162.40 in the accounts receivable credit column. And finally, we write the debit amount, which is $2,162.40 in the cash debit column. All right, next we're going to be talking about journalizing cash receipts on account with sales discounts. So this transaction reads, on November 7th, received cash on account from Cumberland Center, $1,176, covering sales invoice number 74 for $1,200, less a 2% discount, $24, receipt number 91. Okay, so when we journalize a transaction related to cash receipts on account with sales discounts, there are a few steps that we follow when doing this process. First, we write the date, which is November 7th, in the date column. Next, we write the customer's name, which is Cumberland Center, in the account title column. After that, we write the receipt number, which is R91, in the document number column. Next, we write the original invoice amount, which is $1,200, in the accounts receivable credit column. After that, we write the amount of the sales discount, which is $24, in the sales discount debit column. And the way that's calculated is by taking the $1,200 and multiplying it by the 2% discount. And finally, we write the debit to cash, which is $1,176, in the cash debit column. So this number minus this number will give us $1,176. So this credit minus this debit should equal this one debit. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to be talking about in this lesson is totaling, proving, and ruling a cash receipts journal. So when we total, prove, and rule a cash receipts journal, there are a few steps that we follow when doing this process. First, we draw a single line rule here. Next, we write the date. After that, we write in the word totals in the account title column. And then we calculate the total by simply adding up the general debit column, the general credit column, accounts receivable credit column, sales credit column, sales tax payable credit column, sales discount debit column, and cash debit column. Once all of the totals have been calculated and recorded, we can then draw a double-line rule. Alright, so that is the end of the 10-2 text. In the next video, I will be going over the 10-2 work together. Okay, thank you.